Whoa, look at this article on Flipboard, my favourite social media outlet, on Fetish Geography about trade. Shindy, please you tell me about trade and market access? I just really want to be enlightened by this.
Well, that is quite an interesting question, Sophie Collis. And I have to tell you, trade is actually the action of buying and selling goods and services. So there can be small-scale trade and large-scale trade. So small scale would be if I just sold this to Collis, that would be an example of trade. Or you can trade other things such as oil and things like that.
Like raw materials in different countries.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really interesting. Anyway, and what do you have to say about in regards to the subject of trade?
Well, there are different areas of trade. For example, there's preferential trade areas, which is it's a trading bloc that gives preferential access to certain products from participating countries. This is done by producing tariffs, but not by abolishing them completely. And also there's free trade areas, which is a group of countries with non-tariff trade, so basically you're trading for free.
There's also something called fair trade, which helps reduce disparities in developing countries, as it gives the workers a fair amount of income and good working conditions, and it's actually been very used in Britain at this time. It's now close to all 20% of all bananas and coffee sold in the UK bear the label of fair trade, which enhances the idea of trade between poorer countries and economically developed countries and helps them unify and trade and increase GDP in both sides.
Collis, a very important question you forgot to ask me is what is actually a trade bloc?
What is a trade bloc? I want to know what a trade bloc is because I don't know what a trade bloc is.
A trade bloc is actually a type of intergovernmental agreement where regional barriers to trade are reduced or eliminated amongst the participating states. So I think, Lucy, I overheard you talking about a few examples of trade blocs.
Yeah, there's quite a few different types. Edmund mentioned the preferential trade area or the free trade area.
So an example is NAFTA, which is actually the North American Free Trade Agreement. It's an agreement among the United States, Canada and Mexico designed to remove tariff barriers between the three countries.
Another type of a trade bloc is customs union. That's the group of states that have agreed to charge the same amount of duties on each other and are usually allowed to have free trade between themselves. Another type of trade bloc is the common market. That's a group of countries imposing few or no duties on trade with one another and a common tariff on trade with other countries.
An example of this is Mercosur, which is a sub-regional bloc. Its members are Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay and Venezuela. Its associate countries are Chile, Peru, Colombia, Ecuador and Suriname.
Another type of a trade bloc is an economic union. That's a type of trade bloc which is composed of a common market with a customs union. The EU is an example of that.
Which is a politico-economic union of 28 states that are located primarily in Europe. It covers a vast area with an estimated population of over 508 million.
Now, our topic is disparities, right? So, how does that reduce disparities?
And actually, BH, what do you have to say to that?
I don't have anything to say.
Okay guys, that was it!